Are you feeling overwhelmed by a whirlwind of emotions during your divorce process? You may find yourself grappling with a storm of feelings that seem to surge and ebb without warning. It's common to experience a range of emotions, from profound sadness and anger to guilt and fear. This roller coaster ride can be disorienting, but it's important to remember that these emotions are part of the healing process. Instead of suppressing these feelings, allow yourself to acknowledge them. It may be tempting to push them aside, to bury them deep within, but this can actually prolong the healing process. By acknowledging your emotions, you're giving yourself permission to grieve, to be angry, and to be afraid. It's a brave step towards understanding your own emotional landscape. It's essential to remember that you're not alone in this journey. Many have walked this path before you, and many will walk it after. Remember, it's completely normal to have these feelings. You're not alone. Have you considered who's in your corner as you navigate through this divorce? It's a question that's worth pondering over. The value of a solid support system cannot be overstated during this challenging journey. Your support network can include a variety of people: friends, family, even professionals. Friends and family can provide a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, or a comforting presence when you need it most. They can share their experiences, provide practical advice, or simply be there to remind you that you're not alone. However, it's also essential to recognize that friends and family, as well-intentioned as they may be, are not always equipped to offer the kind of assistance we need. This is where professionals come into play. Therapists, counselors, and divorce coaches can provide you with the tools and strategies to manage your emotions, cope with stress, and move forward. Consider joining support groups as well. They can be a safe space where you can share your feelings and experiences with others who are going through the same journey. These groups can offer a sense of community, a feeling of belonging, and the reassurance that your feelings are valid and understood. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to lean on others. It's okay to seek professional guidance. Your support network is there for a reason, so don't hesitate to reach out. Lean on your support network. They're there to help you through this tough time. Feeling daunted by the legal and financial aspects of divorce? It's completely normal. The labyrinth of legalities, paperwork, and monetary matters can seem overwhelming. But here's some good news. You can navigate this maze, and we're here to guide you through it. Firstly, consider hiring a lawyer. Having a knowledgeable professional by your side can make the process much smoother. They can help you understand your rights, guide you through the legal proceedings, and act as your advocate. While this might seem like a hefty expense, think of it as a valuable investment in your future. Next, let's talk about splitting assets. You and your soon-to-be ex-spouse will need to divide your shared possessions. This doesn't just include your house or car, but also retirement savings, investments, and even debts. Remember, it's not always a 50-50 split. Many factors come into play, including the length of the marriage, each person's earning potential, and who is the primary caregiver for any children involved. Now, on to managing expenses. Post-divorce life might bring a shift in your financial landscape. You might have to adjust to a single income, or perhaps take on new costs such as child support or spousal maintenance. It's crucial to create a realistic post-divorce budget that accounts for these changes. Start by listing all your income sources and expenses. Then, prioritize your needs and cut back on unnecessary spending. It might be tough initially, but with time, you'll adapt. Lastly, remember to update your financial documents. This includes changing beneficiaries on insurance policies and retirement accounts, updating your will, and revising tax withholdings. These steps ensure that your financial affairs align with your new circumstances. All of this may seem complex, but remember, you're not alone. Reach out to professionals, use trusted resources, and take one step at a time. This is not just about surviving divorce, it's about setting the foundation for your future financial stability. Taking control of these aspects can give you a sense of empowerment. And that, my friends, is a crucial step on the road to resilience and healing. Scene script: are you taking care of yourself in the midst of all this? In the whirlwind of emotions and changes, it's easy to forget the importance of self-care. But let's pause for a moment and reflect on this concept. What does self-care mean to you? It's not just about pampering yourself, although that can be a part of it. Self-care is about taking time to nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Consider physical activities that bring you joy. It could be a morning jog, a yoga class, or even a dance session in your living room. Exercise is not only good for your body, it also releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that help combat stress and anxiety. Next, let's talk about hobbies. Rediscovering or developing a new hobby can be a therapeutic way to navigate through this time. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, gardening, or writing, hobbies can provide a sense of accomplishment and a much-needed distraction from the turmoil. Lastly, consider mindfulness practices. This isn't about ignoring your feelings, rather it's about being present with them without judgment. Mindfulness can take many forms, from meditation and deep breathing exercises to simply spending time in nature. It's about finding moments of peace and tranquility amidst the chaos. So ask yourself, what can you do today that your future self will thank you for? It could be as simple as taking a deep breath, going for a walk, or picking up a book you've been meaning to read. Remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. Scene script. Are you worried about how to maintain a healthy co-parenting relationship post-divorce? It's a common concern, but fear not, because it is entirely possible to navigate this new terrain successfully. Here are some tips to help you along the way. First and foremost, open communication is key. This might seem challenging, especially if communication was a problem in your marital relationship, but remember, this is a fresh start. It's not about you or your ex-spouse, but about your children. Keep your interactions focused on them. Discuss their needs, their feelings, their schedules. It's beneficial to keep each other informed about significant occurrences in their lives. Setting clear boundaries is another crucial element. Yes, you are parents together, but now each of you also has a separate life. Respect each other's time, privacy, and personal space. Remember, boundaries are not walls, they are guidelines that help structure your new relationship. Now, let's talk about the most important part: prioritizing your children's interests. It's easy to get wrapped up in personal emotions, but try to set them aside when it comes to your kids. They are going through this transition too, likely with a lot of confusion and questions. Make sure they feel loved and secure. Ensure they know that both parents will continue to be there for them, even if they're not living under the same roof. It's also helpful to maintain consistency. Kids thrive on routine, so try to keep their schedules, rules, and expectations consistent between both homes. This provides a sense of stability and predictability for them. Finally, remember to be patient. Establishing a healthy co-parenting relationship doesn't happen overnight. There will be bumps along the way, misunderstandings and disagreements. But with time, patience, and a shared commitment to your children's well-being, it will get easier. Your relationship as co-parents can still be positive, even if your marital relationship wasn't. It may take time and effort, but the reward of seeing your children happy and well-adjusted is well worth it. Have you thought about what your life could look like after divorce? It's a question that may seem daunting at first, but it's also an opportunity to reevaluate your goals, your dreams, and your desires. Divorce, despite its challenges, can be a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. It's a time when you can pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what do I truly want for my life moving forward? It's a chance to redefine your future on your terms. Setting new goals is a crucial part of this process. It could be anything from pursuing a long-forgotten hobby, advancing in your career, or even embarking on a journey of self-discovery. Whatever it is, make sure it's something that excites you, something that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. Embracing change is another essential aspect of planning for the future. Yes, change can be scary, it can be uncertain and unpredictable, but it can also be thrilling, liberating, and filled with possibility. It's all about perspective. Try to see your divorce not as an ending, but as a fresh start. It's a chance to break free from old patterns, old habits, old ways of thinking, and start anew. It's a chance to become the best version of yourself. Remember to be patient with yourself during this time. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, not a destination. So take your time, take small steps, and celebrate your progress along the way. And don't forget, you're not alone in this journey. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals if you need support. There's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's a sign of strength. As you move forward, keep this in mind. Your life after divorce is a blank canvas waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. So pick up that brush and start creating the life you've always dreamed of. Remember, this isn't the end, it's just the beginning of a new chapter in your life.